Hey Taylor Swift fans, I hate to break it to you, but I hate Taylor Swift. Yeah, go into the comments and hate on me, I don't care. However, I will speak my opinions on her, so continue if you want to, or scroll away. So let's talk about what is happening right now that is making me hate the clown. Taylor Swift is, so in Bay Area sea levels has been increasing if you haven't been informed. Also, if you don't like the picture on the first slide, scroll to the next one to see a graph of sea level rises in California. There is definitely not clown Taylor Swift there. So as you can see, if you don't know how to read a graph, San Francisco has increased its sea level for about 8 inches, or 200 millimeters, in the past century. Yeah, you see that? 8 inches. So you may wonder why I am talking about sea level rises, but you first have to know what the Earth's energy balance is. The fancy word, the Earth's energy balance, means when energy leaves the Earth's atmosphere at the same rate as it comes. Wow, you learned a new word. Congratulations. Why are we talking about this random word? Yeah, I heard you, and I am going to explain. Basically, we have something called solar radiation coming from the sun to Earth. In short, is basically the light we see coming from the sun. We also have infrared radiation, which is energy that goes back to space from Earth and is an energy we can't see but can feel. Guess what that is? If you didn't guess thermal energy, yeah, go back to school, girly. Okay, you probably think I'm just talking about nonsense that have nothing to do with Taylor Swift, but no. It is about her, but not just yet. You know about the greenhouse gases and greenhouse effect from science class, right? If you didn't know, it is the process when certain gases like CO2 and methane that is in the Earth's atmosphere traps infrared radiation as thermal energy and warms the planet. Yes, you've probably seen those videos making fun of Taylor Swift flying her private jet in a really short amount of time to go to the bathroom. By doing that, she is emitting tons of CO2 into the atmosphere. This is why they make fun of her, because she is contributing the global warming. Because the infrared radiation is absorbed by the greenhouse gases, which is supposed to go back to space. The greenhouse gases messed up the Earth's energy balance, resulting more solar radiation coming from the sun than infrared energy leaving the Earth, which makes the Earth warm up. So what does the Earth's warming relate to sea level in the Bay Area? Let's talk about new words. A feedback loop, specifically the two different feedback loops, positive and negative. A positive feedback loop is a cycle that increases the same action, compared to a negative feedback loop, which is a cycle that decreases the action. Lastly, albedo is the fraction of radiation that is reflected back into space. The higher albedo, the more solar energy is reflected. The lower albedo, the more solar energy is absorbed. So the sea level rise in Bay Area is affected by the positive feedback loop of our Earth, where when the temperature of our planet rises because of the greenhouse effect that imbalances the Earth's energy balance, increasing the Earth's temperature. The increase in temperature then melts land ice and sea ice, and those melting of the ice would reveal the darker surfaces underneath it, which has a lower albedo. The lower albedo surfaces then absorbs more thermal energy from the sun, resulting and increases of temperature of the Earth again. The process then loops, and therefore the sea level to rise. Wow, that was a lot of words. At least it's less than the amount of CO2 Taylor Swift emits into the atmosphere. If I still haven't convinced you yet, and the Karen you are is still complaining about, climate change is just natural variation. Global temperature has changed before, and it will continue to change. We should not be concerned about global warming. I will prove that this is not true, and global warming is a thing. In the global average temperature change in the fourth picture of this post. From year 0 to year 1800, the temperature change on average is around plus 0.3 degrees Celsius, compared to the temperature from year 1800 to year 2000. Now, the change in temperature has significantly increased to a change of plus 1.0 Celsius. This happened because of human intervention, the Industrial Revolution during the 18th century, where the economy went from agriculture of plantations to manufacturing and factories that uses combustions to run, in which those releases greenhouse gases into the air. During the 200 years of time, more and more CO2 was released into the atmosphere, which creates the global warming we see today. Yeah, even the car you use to drive to the Taylor Swift concerts are contributing to global warming. Thanks.